All right, that is matters investments in the country. But one of the big four agendas is housing. Housing is quite key when you in the country right now, where the government is all over the place saying, we are geared towards building affordable houses for the country, and meant to understand 2022 is coming in close. So far, they're planning to build 500,000 affordable housing units. But broad discussion in this particular, field of housing. I'm joined by Gloria Chebet, who is the marketing officer of Safaricom Investment. Gloria, I meant to understand that Safaricom Investment is interested in matters housing. But starting us off, your overview in the property market in this particular country. Where do we stand?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So in terms of the overview, as far as property market is concerned this year, and just drawing back to the previous year, last year, the year before, I wouldn't say we're doing very well. As far as the country is concerned and the position as which we are in, the inflation rate is increasing, people are being written off jobs, jobs are shutting up down. Here, conversation earlier, one of my favorite places to visit when I was younger, the flower place in Kericho, they're shutting up. I don't understand what is happening. So, drawing that back to the property in the market today, we're experiencing a lot of slow uptake. CBK's latest report was that real estate is one of the biggest industries with highest increase in the non-performing loans. So why is this happening? It just trickles down to the fact that the economy is not in a good position as far as real estate is concerned. The guys who are hit the most are the low-income earners people, because those are the ones who live hand-to-mouth most of the time. And, looking at that, how that is happening, and the way the government is, is trying to ease into affordable housing and what have you, I would really say we're struggling as far as real estate is concerned today. The property market is concerned. Look at how many malls do we have that are unoccupied today?
Yes.
How many office spaces we have that are unoccupied today? So I'm hoping there's some ray of sunshine coming up. In the near future. There seems to be articles arguing that our inflation rates will increase, and we will be able to decrease. So I hope this can change in the coming years. But at the same time, it also depends on what you're selling,
Yes.
and who you're selling it to. So identifying your market and identifying your product as well is crucial to survive these times.
Definitely. Aligning your products to your market.
Yes.
But that withstanding, there's the issue of affordable housing, 500,000 units.
Yes.
In the
2
country.
years to go.
2 years to go. Quite a discussion whether it is achievable
Yes.
or not. Is it something that is achievable?
Oh man, my view as far as this subject is concerned I've had expensive discussions, with different people across the industry regarding the same item, but I'm over. I'll take a really preservative discussion around it, mainly because do we really have affordable housing problem, or is it a city problem? Is it just major city problem? Because that is the places that you'd find issues as far as affordable housing is concerned. That is the places you find slums. Go to Kericho, not the Kericho town, but outskirts of Kericho. There's enough land. Government has chunks and chunks of land across the country. So is it really a problem as far as we don't have housing in the country, or the fact that we are not developing these other towns, we are not having infrastructure in these other towns? Roads in rural areas are terrible, hospitals are terrible, so everyone would want to come to the city for, amenities. But if this is reversed,
Yes.
and we have these cities, these towns growing, devolution happened for a reason. So we grow these towns and
Yes.
ensure that the government focuses on using the lands that they have to, it's in Article 34 that we're all entitled to decent form of housing, decent sanitation. So when you break it down, we still have the Big Four agenda to discuss. It's on the table. It doesn't seem to be going anywhere for the next 2-3 years. So my view regarding it would be very simple. To me, it's not really about affordable housing. I'd majorly discuss adequate housing.
Yes.
And adequate housing really states that it's not really cheap, but it's not expensive. We're also looking at the people we're targeting for these houses Most of the people in Kenya earning below 50,000, are they even still going to afford what the government is putting in place? But when you're discussing affordable, adequate housing, there's one particular firm that I've seen, Technofin, for example, that they've broken ground in their project in Pangani, really well situated. The reason I'm using this as an example is the fact that where it's located, accessibility, the drawings, the spacious, how spacious the houses are, amenities within the project. I mean, it is very important for us to really get it right and not copy-paste something that we learned from a different country that is really not African. As SIC as well, Safaricom Investment, we have identified property that we want to focus on affordable housing. And we're not doing the wait and see yet, but at the same time, we're partnering with the government. We've had extensive discussions on how we can be able to plug in. But my point will still remain adequate housing vis-a-vis affordable housing, so that we encourage counties to grow, we encourage businesses. I'm actually happy the story you've just showed about pharmaceuticals in Athi River. So Athi River will require housing. So if that happens in every town, we zone the country so that in every county there's a major, what we say for malls, what is normally the term, core anchor, key anchor. So if we can have a key project in every county so that we have it employing a lot of people and we develop the areas. I mean, Kenya can easily quickly grow in terms of looking at, but as far as affordable housing is concerned, whether or not we'll make 500,000 houses by 2022, I wait to see how the president will pull that miracle. But all I know is many private PPEs are putting in a lot in this basket to see this come to play.
Definitely. And I'm glad that Safaricom Investment, you're taking interest in these.
Yes, we are. Yes, we haven't started yet, so the plans are underway. We are finalizing on them, and hopefully very soon we'll be communicating when we'll be breaking ground.
Wow.
Yes.
Super awesome. Thank you very much, Gloria, for speaking to business today. I appreciate that. All right. Okay, thank you. That was Gloria Chebet, Marketing Officer, Safaricom Investment. And that said and done, our time is not on our side. We have to be wrapping up this particular hour of business today. Thank you very much. Remember, the question that we had asked you on our Twitter platform is whether have you been a victim of cyber crime? And I'm trying to check whether I can sample some of your views. But in the interest of time, let me see. Your bundles are below 2 MB. No, that's a joke. Not really. But basically, that's it for us this afternoon. But the discussion doesn't stop here because of that, cybercrime issue. Data is king. Is your data protected, even in your phone and whatnot? Take care. Wrapping up business today. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Nokip Kimboy. Till tomorrow, same time, same place. Keep it right here. KTN.